What up, bitches? It's Misanthropic One, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Defending Kanye, part 3, alleged anti-Semitism. We're gonna get into it, but before I do, please Will Smith the shit out of the like button. Follow me in the links below, all right? So let's jump into this. Y'all know about the whole Kanye West piece. I'm not really gonna go into that because then it'll be a super long video. But Kanye right now is being canceled by all these no backbone having corporations, simply because he's being accused of anti-Semitism. Now, in my last video, I kind of alluded to the fact that I don't believe he's anti-Semitic, and I'm going to explain why. We all know this started with the whole White Lives Matter thing in France and all that stuff, and Diddy had come to his Instagram and try to kind of check Kanye, saying, yo, give me your address, I gotta come talk to you, blah, 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 blah. So Ye responded with, well, hey, listen, don't try and don't make me expose you and the Jews that run you. And then he made another post saying something about, I'm about to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews that run you, or something to that extent, right? So he went on Drink Champs, like I mentioned in the other video. He went on Drink Champs and he had a chance to explain the whole DEFCON thing, how it was an accident, how he was typing his shit, and he really meant DEFCON, the defensive tactic of the government. And okay, so this is why I don't believe in censorship. This is why fucking cuck platforms like Drink Champs should have never taken down the video. And shouts out to the people who reposted it, because again, people understand what he's saying. Now, Kanye is sort of long-winded, but if you let him speak, you'll start to put the pieces together and see what he's trying to say. You know what I mean? He's not the most, I guess you could say, concise and articulate, but you understand what he's saying. All right? So, let's get into stereotypes, because again, you know, anti-Semitism, part of it is based off of stereotypes, or, you know, whatever, much like racism and shit like that. Okay, so when it comes to stereotypes, and I want to shout out my homie Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know where you at right now, but you need to jump right back on YouTube. But Tommy made this point a while back when it comes to stereotypes. Now, there's good and bad stereotypes when it comes to different groups, denominations, what have you. When it comes to good stereotypes, are there really any people that are really going to buck against those good stereotypes? For example, when you have black men, like us black dudes, are we really going to buck against people that say, well, black dudes got big dicks? Yeah, no one's gonna say, well, no, that's not really true. Just like with black women and big asses, no black woman's gonna stand against that. You know what I'm saying? And same goes for any denomination if it comes down to a good stereotype. So, you know, with bad stereotypes, obviously, you know, it's more of a visceral reaction. You're more going to say, no, that's not true for everyone, and blah, blah, blah. That's just how it is. Now, when it comes to Jewish people in the media, running entertainment, running in positions of power, this is a conversation that isn't new. This is why I believe that this is bigger than Kanye West. This is not about him. And shouts out to Doggy Diamonds TV. great YouTuber who pointed this out on Facebook. He said, yo, this is bigger than Kanye. And this is what I've been trying to tell you too. This ain't about what he's saying. It's him striking a nerve. That's it. And if you're being totally honest with yourself, this has been said, particularly in hip hop, when it comes to black ownership of labels and this and that. You look at who's a lot of the people who are running labels, who fund labels and stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So what Kanye's saying isn't necessarily anti-Semitic. It's just on a bigger platform. That's it. He didn't wish them bad. He just said, yo, y'all running shit. You know what I mean? And how is that anti-Semitic? How is it? You know what I mean? And like I said, this has been done. This has been talked about several times in rap. And I noticed, like Ice Cube is talking about, well, I don't want to be brought up with anti-Semitism. You know why he doesn't want to be brought up? Because he had to deal with this early in his career. If y'all remember when he was beefing with NWA, what was the rhyme? You letting a white Jew tell you what to do? And then when he got all that backlash from the Jewish community, what was the song? I think it's called When Will They Shoot? I believe it's off the Predator album. Or Lethal no, I think it's Predator. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think the song is When Will They Shoot? When he goes, damn, what was the rhyme? Something, something, something. Sing like a jaybird. But nigga, don't say the J word. Meaning Jews. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't a new conversation. Just the most recent one as of late that I can remember is Scarface. Scarface said similar things a few years ago. You know what I mean? But no one's coming after. I mean, it's just people are picking and choosing what it is. And again, it's certain things that Kanye is saying that are hitting the mark. He's giving y'all a peek behind the curtain, showing you, yo, this entertainment shit is all fucked up. And a lot of y'all are so lost in the weeds that you just don't want to believe it. Like Mark Twain said, it's easier to fool someone than to convince someone that they've been fooled. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to say that the dude is an anti-Semite. He's not out here wishing death upon Jewish people. He's not out here saying all the other crazy shit. You know, you have cocksuckers like Howard Stern comparing Kanye to Hitler. Other cucks, Michael Rappaport out here running his fucking bitch ass mouth. And you know what I find funny too? The fact that these publications won't play a lot of the pro-black stuff, the pro-family stuff that he's saying, because they know that if they do, a lot of people might say, you know what? I do agree with that part. I do agree. Yeah, let me listen to more of what he's saying. They're not playing any of that. They're playing just this. And then on top of it all, which I guess is the more simpler point, the fact that he's being banned from all of these things is proof positive. And again, how many times I have to tell you, there's a quote that I live by Voltaire, who says, if you want to know who controls you, just take a look at who you can't criticize. Hello? You know what I mean? Like, yo, you got one of these dudes out here actively, what's his name? Ari something. I'm assuming he's a Jewish person as well. Openly calling for Apple and Spotify to drop him. I mean, what the fuck does that tell you? Again, be honest with yourselves. You've heard this before. You've seen it. Hell, Milo Yiannopoulos himself, who is a Jewish person, said, yeah. He said, well, yeah, when people say Jewish people run the media, he goes, well, look around. I mean, do they? Yeah, he goes, they do. He goes, what's the problem? You're not gonna run away from a good stereotype. No one really cares. And then to end this off, another point is Nori on Drink Champs. He gets on Hot 97 this is something I forgot to mention in the last video. He has a Hot 97 talking about, yeah, I had Steve Rifkin in the building because, you know, Kanye needed to say this stuff to his face. Nigga, did Steve Rifkin check him? No, he didn't. Again, so that in itself tells you that it's not a big deal about what he said. It's about him exposing all this bullshit that's going on. And a lot of this shit, I know it sounds quote unquote conspiracy theory like, but guess what, nigga? All these conspiracy theories, eventually you're gonna find out that they come true, and then y'all gonna be coming back saying, oh, well, this person was right. Nah, fuck you. If you shitting on me or anybody that thinks like this now, I don't want you coming back later and saying, well, you know, you were right. Suck ass. That's all I gotta say. Do I feel he's anti-Semitic? No, not really, based on a lot of things that are out there, a lot of things that, objectively are true. And yeah, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all, subscribe. All right? Peace, bitches.